Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Oh, my heart is done, sir. Oh, that's my wallet. I just fixed myself for you. I didn't put on no makeup today, guys, because it is so hot. It is so hot today. But I'm here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the middle of December where everybody is busy cleaning. They are busy making curtains. They're busy hanging up curtains. They're busy washing windows. And I refuse. I refuse. I don't do that anymore. No. Maybe I'll feel different about it next year, but this year I don't want to. I don't want to. Welcome back to people relaxing, watching movies and things, thinking, what did I do with 2021? What did I accomplish for 2021? And where has this year gone? Where's this year gone? Wow. Welcome to anticipation to New Year's Eve, where we know there's going to be waterworks, because you know how New Year's Eve parties go. You have too much of that, and then people start crying. Oh, I'm so happy that I'm still young. I'm so happy that you still here. We made it. And then the 1st of January comes, and we're all making New Year's resolutions. I don't do New Year's resolutions because it don't last. Please share this video with somebody so that I can tell them it doesn't last. New Year's resolutions werk nie mense. It don't work. Because we do what we do for the first few days and then we fall back into our old ways. Why do I look like I'm fussing this slap? Do I look alright? Tell me in the comments if I look alright. I know because I'm right there with you. I'm at that point where I don't even want to celebrate December. I just want to continue working. I just want to continue preparing for January, because even though it's December and by menses by the eyes, I still feel like I don't want to slack now. Because you slack and then you think to yourself, okay, no, the first week of January I'm still gonna relax. Next week I will, get into the game, and to build that momentum. I don't want to let that momentum go. And right now I feel like I'm in a good space. I'm in a good space. I've been thinking for this past couple of weeks, like, what was 2021? Like, everything that could have gone wrong this year went wrong. In fact, what was 2020 and 2021? It's like 2020 absent, 2021 absent. I'm beginning to call it 20 many. Like, for real. This is too many. Too many cuck going on. But nonetheless, I'm feeling good. This time of the year, a lot of people feel unaccomplished. They feel like, did I get this year right? Did I do what I was supposed to do? What did I do for this year? Next year is going to be different. Next year is going to be different. And this year, I just feel like, no. I feel good about myself and I feel good about where I'm at. That's it. So, here I am. I know, guys. I know that you're saying to me, Tracey, you can't upload once a month, once every second month. You can't just give us a little bit and not give us more. You can't disappear on us like that. I know, because I've been seeing the paparazzi outside of my house. I've been seeing the people in the malls coming to me and asking me, when are you going to upload again? I know, and that is why I'm here today, so that we can go and leave this year in a good space, like so that we can go through this year, in this year off on a good note. I'm trying to keep my eye on the camera, guys, but my eye keeps going to the screen. Forgive me. And the reason why I did these 21-day challenges was because I felt like I needed a technique to bring myself back to a present moment. When you deal with anxiety and you deal with depression and you deal with trauma maybe, or ADHD also, I've seen that is becoming very common now, where people are noticing certain patterns. And ADHD is when you can't focus, you can't concentrate, like you're busy with one thing and then you realize, oh shit, I still need to hang up the washing. So you go hang up a little bit of washing, and then while you're on the washing line, you're like, shit, I still need to go and wash the floors. So you leave the washing and then you go and do that. Like there's no concentration, there's no focus, there's no you're not present in that moment where you finish this one thing and then you move over to the other. That is one of the patterns that I picked up. I started writing down my patterns every day, like what I started and what I did, what I started, what I didn't finish, and what I did finish. And the 21 days allowed me to focus on small things at a time, like for instance affirming myself, doing an exercise, doing the no communication. The no communication was mostly because when you was mostly when it was mostly with people who I felt was toxic, to put it bluntly, like people who were not who was not respecting my boundaries, basically. Not respecting my boundaries, not respecting if I am asking you to do XYZ, you expect me to do XYZ. Okay? But now in return I am asking you to do ABC and you're not doing that. And those kind of behaviors are bothering or hurting me. So now eventually and it all started with journaling. That my journaling, when you start journaling, when I started journaling, and I'm switching to a different topic now, but I'm coming back to that. When I started journaling, I've been journaling for years now. I think I was a teenager when I started journaling. And the journaling mostly revolved around, this was a horrible day. These are the things that were horrible. I don't feel good about myself. I feel fat. I feel sluggish. I feel like I'm not pretty enough. I feel like I need blue eyes. I feel like I don't fit in. Those were the kind of things that was constantly in my journal. When you do things like that, and now I've learned that when you write down things like that, you are affirming those kind of things to yourself. You affirming that I feel fat, so tomorrow I'm going to be even fatter. You understand what I'm saying? So while journaling, I just jotted down every day. I would jot down certain things that came to mind. And for example, someone did whatever to me. Pardon. So I write that down. This is how I felt about it, and I asked them to do that. So maybe a few days later or a few weeks later, the same thing comes up. So I write it down again, and I would go back into the journal and I would look, where did I write about this person? Where did I write about that person? What was the behavior? What did I ask them? Did they do what I asked them to do? Did they respect my boundaries or didn't they? So that is where the no communication came from, because at some point when somebody keeps pushing your boundaries or if somebody keeps breaking your boundaries, you need to either continue and be miserable forever, or you need to cut that person off. Simple. There's no other alternative way. If you continue talking and they're still not adhering to it, what else can you do? So I did that for 21 days and I felt liberated after that, because I became stronger. I stopped doubting myself. I stopped feeling like I was crazy. And I just thought, like, I feel good now. And after that 21 days, I started affirming it. I continued the no contact because now I felt good. I felt good now. And I didn't need to communicate with these people in order for me to feel like I was valuable. So after that 21 days, I started affirming myself. I am valuable. I am enough. I am this. I am serving my purpose. I am living in my purpose. I am beautiful as I am. I don't need anybody to validate me. I validate myself. I believe in myself. I believe in what I'm doing. I believe that I'm capable, and on and on and on and on. After that 21 days, I felt even stronger. Then I realized that after saying certain things, I would feel like a tug at my heartstring. So certain words would trigger me, and then I went deeper into those kind of feelings. Why did the word I'm just thinking about a word quickly that triggered me. Why did the sentence "I deserve to be loved the way I want to be loved" triggered me? I'm just using it as example. I'm just using an example, Tracey. So why did that trigger me? Because one, I maybe allowed people to do whatever they want to with me. I pride myself on being loyal. I pride myself on being kind. And even when you're mistreating me and you are breaking my boundaries, I'm still going to love you no matter what. So that was one thing. Maybe I felt like I didn't deserve to be loved because maybe I had to earn love before. So those kind of things, journaling helped me with those kind of things. And my journaling switched from I feel like a pig to why do I feel like a pig? And what is the root cause of feeling like a pig? And how do I change from feeling like a pig to feeling like a human? Or feeling like I am the most beautiful person in the world. That is how journaling changed that for me. So after all of that, I thought to myself, why didn't I document this? Like, that would have been so quiet for you to help. Why didn't I document it? And now I'm here. So for the duration of this December or 2021, I want to upload a video every day. Maybe it will be a video like this, maybe it will be something else, but just to get myself into the swing of uploading every day and being consistent. That is one thing for this last 21 days now. That was my challenge for the 21 days, to be consistent in everything that I'm doing. I am currently trying to get into a better sleeping pattern because a girl is sleeping 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. I think Saturday I only fell asleep at 4:45, and I felt a mess the next day because I cannot sleep during the day. I just can't do that. So if I'm not sleeping during the day, how can I expect myself to be up all night? So that was my challenge, and I only realized yesterday that I could have made this another YouTube channel. So now for the rest of December, for the duration of it, that's what I want to implement. That's one of the consistencies. I want to be consistent with my YouTube channel because I feel like this is important to me, and there was too much things around me that was hindering me from being consistent. And that was one of the things in my journal. I had to ask myself, why are you being so hard on you? We are kind to everybody. We are kind to people on the street, but We are so hard on ourselves, so hard. When you're not doing something and you want to do something, it's like, yo, you stupid, you should have done X, Y, and Z. Why are you not doing this? Why? And I have to write down. I have been wanting to be consistent with my YouTube channel. Here is why I wasn't consistent. Here is why I couldn't upload. And now you need to feel better about this now and make a different make a better choice about it, because now it's easier. You are more relaxed now, you are in a better space mentally now, so now we can hop on this train and we can stay on this train. And so I'll be uploading. If I don't upload, please send me a DM on Instagram and ask me where is the video. Ask me. I give you permission to ask me, please, because I need somebody to hold me accountable. The videos will consist of the journey of closure. This is a journey of closure of 20 many. Van ek is klaar. Ek is klaar met 20 many. Ek is klaar. I'm done. I'm going to on New Year's Eve, I think I'm going to get me a box, a shoe box, and maybe make it into a coffin, and I'm going to draw a manachi with all the things that happened in 2021. That's what I want to do. I want to write it down, put it in the box, and burn it. I'm going to cremate that body because I'm done. I'm done. I'm ready for a new year. I'm ready for a new era. I'm ready for a new decade. And I'm ready to use that healing and the time that I put in to work through things so that I can be better. Not just for myself, but for my community and for the things that I want to do for my business. Because we can't be broken people anymore, guys. There's too much information out there. There's too much things to explore, and we're just stuck in our ways. The last 2 weeks of December is always a planning. I always plan for the next year and what I want to see in the next year. Normally, I print it out and I have like a declaration on there that I need to sign and declare to myself that I'll be great this year. But I didn't do it next year, and I think that was the fuck up. I really do. I think that because my mental is so used to having that plan and having sort of that direction, that when I didn't have it, it kind of messed with my head, because now I just started grabbing. It's like I said, I normally print it out, but this year I'm not going to print it out. I'm just going to do it straight into my journal. And I would like to bring you guys along on that journey. If you want to see how I do it, I'm going to record it, and you can do it. Do it as well. Create a plan for your life. I had a 5-year plan a couple of years ago, and this year I did a new one. I did a new one because I feel like I'm a different person. I feel like 20 many was the opportunity to create a better me. I feel like it was an opportunity to take the lessons that I've learned, the people that I let go of, and take out what I needed from those interactions and relations. And I became somebody in the space of the 6 months that I am so in love with right now. I'm so in love with. I think I said this at the beginning of the video, that just hold on. This at the beginning of the video, that at this time of the year, a lot of people feel like they're supposed to. You either feel accomplished or you feel unaccomplished. You either feel like you nailed the year, or you feel like you didn't. You either feel like you have all the material things that you set out to have for that year, or you feel like a failure. And I don't feel like neither. I am so content in the space that I am right now. Yes, maybe there's certain things that I would have wanted now this year, but I feel like mentally and emotionally I am I'm at a stable space. I was all over the place last year. Actually, both last year and 2019, I was all over the place. Mentally, I couldn't hold it together. And for the past 2 years, I took so much time on working through things that I was feeling that I needed to understand, because had I not worked through those things, I wouldn't have been able to cut communication with individuals. I wouldn't have been able to tell myself, I love you. You are worthy. You are enough. You deserve to be loved the way you want to. I wouldn't have been able to do those kind of things because it's cringy. Standing in the mirror and talking to yourself is cringy. People think you're crazy. But I do it on a regular now because you need that affirmation. You need to affirm yourself. And when you're waiting for outside, you're waiting for people on the outside to affirm you. You're waiting on people on the outside to tell you that you are worthy of being loved and you are worthy of spending time with. You are worthy. You're always going to wait. You're always going to be waiting. But I've learned that it's an inside job. This 2 years set a foundation for a beautiful new year. And I hope that the next few videos will inspire you guys to do the same. Because we all deserve it. It doesn't matter where we come from. We're living in a world where, or we are in a space right now where some people, like, we've got two groups maybe. We've got one group that is like, I am set in my ways and that is not how it goes. This is how it goes. This is the traditional way. And then you get another group who's like, or maybe there's 3 groups, I think. And then you get one group that is, my mind is open. I am open to receive. I am open to trying new things. I'm open to exploring my mind. And then you get a third group, yes, that is like, I want to, but I'm not sure. The resistant group. And that is also a good space to be in, because there's so much learning to do. There's so much healing to do. There's so much loving to do. And when we cannot open ourselves up, when we cannot open up our heart space to receive and to give that love, then we will just be stuck. And we will continue to raise a generation, another generation, who is hard and cannot deal with what is going on in their mind. So that is what I think that 2020 mini was. And to be honest, although we would have preferred not to have COVID, we would have preferred not to be on lockdown, because there's so much things that happened this year. There's so much things that happened in this past 2 years. Oh, my cats. There's so much things that happened this year, 2 years. And how can we not see the changes? If you haven't seen it, the new planet, if you haven't seen the new planet, why is nobody talking about that? Have you seen it? Let me know in the comments if you've seen it. And you can actually see it in the sky some nights. You can actually see it even during the day. You can see it in the sky. There is so much people are becoming more conscious now. Children are so much smarter. My God. And there's a lot of changes. The economy has changed. The way we work has changed. The way we respond to life has changed. And there's so much. And if we're not laying that foundation and understanding why we are in the space that we are and getting ready for the new year, because I believe the new year is coming with a lot of new things, we're just going to be left behind, and that's going to be so sad. It's going to be so sad, because some of us are going to drive flying cars and other people's going to walk. You know what I mean? So, yeah. We're going to say RIP to 20 mini, because ek is klaar nou. I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm done. I'm ready for a new year. A new year, a new me. A new year, new me. Let's go. No, but I'm just joking. That's my conclusion. I hope that you guys enjoyed this rambling. If I didn't make sense, tell me in the comments. Tell me what part don't make sense. Maybe I can explain it a little bit. I don't know. Tell me what you think. What do you think about 2020, 2020? Because there was a lot of shit that happened, and a lot of shit that made everybody emotional, and that's both collectively as the world, as our country, as neighbors in the same area. There's a lot happening. We cannot continue to ignore that there's a lot happening and not deal with the emotions that we are feeling, because emotions have a way of getting stuck in our body. I think I said this in a previous video. If we don't deal with our emotions and if we don't work through our emotions, it gets stuck in the body, and you have pain. You have pain wherever. You have pain in your arms, you have pain in your stomach, you have pain because it's an energy, and if that energy is not released, it's just going to get stuck there and it's going to become stagnant, and you're going to have pain for the rest of your life. So, yeah, I hope I made sense. Please share this with your friends and your family. I want to get to like 100 subscribers in 10 days. Please, I'm asking nicely. And if you're watching my videos and you did not subscribe, why? Tell me why. Tell me why you didn't subscribe. I really want to know, please. Because it's important. It's important that you subscribe. Subscribe. Hit the notification button. Give us a like and comment. Tell me what you enjoyed. What else do you want to see for this next 10 days? I'm thinking of pranking my mommy. I have a video of her actually that I want to upload, but I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see if I upload it. Talk more in the next video, guys. Bye.